Later that morning, Thomas was at the Sodor Steamworks. He was having his brakes fixed. Thomas liked the steamworks. There was hustle and bustle, sparks and spanners. It was lively and friendly, and there was Victor. Thomas liked Victor.
Thomas, tell me, my friend, what were you doing there in the middle of nowhere, pulling 7 loaded flatbeds? Are you crazy? Next time Spencer tells you to do something silly, do me a favor, will you? Say no.
Okay, Victor.
Thomas had almost forgotten about the contest with Spencer. His boiler was bubbling with excitement over Hero. He wanted to tell Victor, but he knew he couldn't. Other engines might hear, and then someone might tell the Fat Controller.
So, there you are, Thomas. Broken down, I see. 7 flatbeds must have just been too heavy for you.
Good morning, Spencer. Well done.
Spencer was amazed. He wasn't expecting Thomas to be cheery.
What did you say?
I said good morning and well done.
Do you have a job to do, Spencer? Or are you just going to stand here chatting? You're taking up a lot of track.
Spencer was shocked.
No one speaks to me like that.
Then Spencer slid away, sneering.
He's all silver steam and bossy boiler, that one.
Thomas laughed. He liked Victor.
Okay, my friend, you're all fixed. Please stay away from Mr. Silverstein. The Fat Controller needs you on your branch line.
Thank you, Victor.
Sorry, boss.
Oh, Kevin, what are you doing? How many times do I have to tell you? You don't drop things, you lower things. Slowly, slowly, gently, gently.
Yes, boss. Sorry, boss. I was trying, boss. Just to slip me hook.
Behind Kevin, Thomas saw something very interesting. A wagon with an old piston cylinder on it.
That would be good for Hero. I wonder if Victor would let me have it.
Thomas puffed away, excited. That afternoon, Thomas was busy on his branch line. He wanted to finish his jobs as fast as he could puff.
Tell me all about the contest, Thomas. I'm sorry, Percy. I can't stop. I've so much to do. I'll tell you all about it later.
Percy was disappointed.
Bye then, Thomas.
Later, Thomas puffed back to the Sodor Steamworks. He was pleased to see it was very quiet.
What's going to happen to that old cylinder, Victor?
That heap of old junk is just taking up space.
Shall I take it away for you?
Aren't you too busy, my friend?
No, I can take it easily.
Would you like an helping hook?
No, thank you, Kevin.
So Thomas was coupled up to the flatbed, and he chuffed cheerfully along towards the track that led to Hero. Then he heard the clatter of wheels and pounding pistons of a big engine behind him.
It's Spencer. I don't want him to see me. He'll wonder what I'm doing with this old cylinder.
Thomas huffed and puffed as fast as he could towards a siding. His boiler bubbled as he slowed to a stop. Tall trees hid Thomas from the main line. Spencer's rattle and roar came closer and closer as he rolled by. Then Spencer stopped and reversed. He was on the other side of the trees to Thomas. Thomas hardly dared puff.
Bust my buffers. That was close.
Hero was very happy to see Thomas. Thomas's driver and fireman unloaded the old cylinder.
Tomorrow, Hero, I'll come back and we can start work. I have to go back to Tidmouth Sheds now. The other engines will be wondering where I am.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thomas smiled and steamed quickly away and puffed back towards Tidmouth. He chuffed round a bend, then he gasped.
Cinders and ashes! The Duke and Duchess of Boxford's summer house is very close to Hero's hiding place. Spencer will be here every day. If Spencer finds out about Hero, he'll tell the Fat Controller, and then Hero is sure to be scrapped. I must be very, very careful.
That night, Thomas told his friends all about his contest with Spencer. He was going to tell them about Hero, but the Fat Controller arrived.
Tomorrow, you will all have a very busy day. Your jobs will start especially early. So, Thomas, don't puff round the island pulling heavy loads or any other silly ideas. I need really useful engines, not really broken ones.
Yes, sir.
Now Thomas didn't dare tell his friends about Hero. The Fat Controller had spoken. No broken engines. The next day, Thomas had a very busy morning, but he wasn't happy. He wanted to be with Hero. Just then, Percy puffed up.
You look worried, Thomas. What's the matter?
Thomas looked at his best friend. He always told Percy everything.
I found the oldest engine on Sodor. His name is Hero.
Bust my buffers. Where?
I'll show you later, I promise. He needs us to look after him. Will you help me?
Of course I will, Thomas. What can I do?
Please will you take this flatbed of farm machinery to Farmer McColl for me?
But what shall I do with my mail trucks?
Leave them somewhere safe. Somewhere right off the track. Later you can deliver the mail. Now I must chuff away to Hero as quickly as I can.
Percy was excited. He was happy to help Thomas. Percy had puffed a long way. He was on tracks he didn't know. He was looking for somewhere to hide his mail trucks.
Must find somewhere right off the track. My trucks must be safe until I get back. This is the perfect place to leave my trucks. No one will find them here.
Thomas huffed happily towards Hero's hideout. He was so busy thinking about helping Hero that he didn't see Spencer steaming up behind him.
What are you doing here, Thomas? You're a long way away from your branch line.
I'm on my way to Brendam Docks.
Thomas raced away from Spencer and the summer house as quickly as his pistons would pump.
This is very strange. Very strange indeed.
Thomas didn't dare chuff to Hero until much later.
I thought you weren't coming, Thomas.
I told you, Hero, I'm not going to let you down.
Then, Thomas's driver and fireman opened their toolboxes and started work. Soon, Hero's piston rods were in place.
I'll come back with more parts for you, Hero.
Thank you, Thomas. Please don't get into trouble for me. I'm an old engine.
And I will make you new again. Bye, Hero.
Thomas was puffing home as fast as his pistons could pump. He was late. He had to puff past the summer house.
Thomas? You're up to something, aren't you?
Thomas didn't answer. He chuffed quickly away. Spencer followed, close behind. Thomas was puffing fast. Then he saw Percy at the water tower. Percy looked sad.
I popped a valve when I was pulling the heavy farm machinery.
Thomas felt sorry for his friend. Spencer had followed Thomas. He steamed to a stop.
Dear, oh dear, Percy. You should let a stronger engine pull the heavy loads.
Spencer chuffed on.
I'm sorry, Percy. You were helping me. Now you've broken down.
I'm worried, Thomas. I still haven't delivered the mail. The Fat Controller will be cross.
Don't worry, Percy. Tomorrow I'll help you. Now I'll shunt you to the Sodor Steamworks. Victor will have you fixed in no time.
All the way to the Sodor Steamworks, the two friends chatted and chuckled about Hero. The Sodor Steamworks was quiet. Victor was very surprised to see Thomas puff in with Percy.
Flaming fireboxes. What's up now, my friend?
I asked Percy to pull my special for me. His valve popped.
Why didn't you pull it yourself?
Because I,
Because he... Oh!
Oh, Kevin. Slowly, slowly. Gently, gently.
Sorry, boss. Just a slip of the...
Hook. I know.
Then Thomas saw the old parts. He knew Hero needed them. He knew he would have to tell Victor about Hero.
Victor, I need your help.
We need your help.
I'll always help you, my friend. What is it you need?
So Thomas told Victor about Hero. Victor was amazed.
Very good. Looking after another engine is very important, especially looking after an old engine. Tell the Fat Controller.
No, we can't do that yet. Hero's old and broken. The Fat Controller might have to scrap him. But if we make Hero really useful again, he won't.
Okay, I understand. Whatever I put in this corner of the yard, you can take.
Thomas and Percy were very happy.
Thank you, Victor.
Okay, Percy, your turn to be fixed.
That evening, Thomas puffed into Tidmouth Sheds. The Fat Controller was waiting. He was cross.
Thomas, I hear Percy was pulling your special instead of delivering the mail. And now Percy's mail trucks are missing.
Thomas felt bad.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know where Percy's mail trucks are. I will help Percy find them tomorrow.
That's exactly what you'll do tomorrow. By my order.
The Fat Controller's voice boomed round Tidmouth Sheds from top to tracks. Thomas's friends looked at him. They knew something strange was going on.
Thomas, is everything all right?
Thomas huffed a huge puff. He needed his friends' help.
I have something very important to tell you.
As the stars sparkled above Tidmouth, Thomas told them all about Hero. The engines had never heard such an amazing story. The next morning, Thomas was a really useful engine. He huffed and he puffed, he shoved and he shunted, without stopping to ease his axles. Spencer watched Thomas's every wheel turn and piston pump. Spencer didn't go to work at the Duke and Duchess's summer house. He was too busy watching Thomas to see Gordon go by pulling a flatbed of old engine parts for Hero. Thomas saw Gordon. Gordon saw Thomas, and they smiled. Thomas had worked hard all day. He was going to the Sodor Steamworks. Gordon steamed towards Thomas. Gordon was beaming from buffer to buffer. He was very happy to be helping Hero.
Job done, job done. Now I must hurry. The express mustn't be late.
Well done, Gordon.
Thank you, Thomas.
At the Sodor Steamworks, sparks flew and cogs creaked. Percy was almost ready to leave. Percy and Thomas smiled. Then the Fat Controller arrived. He was cross.
Thomas and Percy, the mail trucks are still missing. Tomorrow you must find them.
Yes, sir.
Of course, sir.
Victor could see that Thomas and Percy were worried.
Percy, you're fixed. Come on, Thomas. Cheer your friend up.
I know just how to do that. Follow me, Percy.
Thomas, this afternoon I will leave something for you.
Thank you, Victor.
Thank you, Victor.
Thomas and Percy